Hi everybody, thank you for watching. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I wanted to show you a few cameras that I was able to purchase on eBay. I am a 35mm film photographer. Now there's nothing wrong with digital cameras or digital photography, by the way, if that's what you like. I learned I learned photography as a kid back in the Air Force years ago, and of course back then there were no digital cameras. Film is what I learned on, so film is what I still do. And now I collect cameras. You may not want to collect them, but if you'd like to get into film photography, you can buy cameras very inexpensively, and they don't necessarily have to be the old school manual cameras. For example, the camera you're looking at is a Minolta 3000i. It is an autofocus camera. You can use it in autofocus mode, or there's a button you can push and go straight to manual, where you have a lot more control. So you have the option of doing either one. This camera, I believe this one was bought for about $15 on eBay. And next to that one, let's go over here. I'll zoom in a little bit, I'll try to. This is a Kodak 35mm film camera. It does have a 210mm zoom lens. That camera, if I remember correctly, was around 20 bucks. So as you can see, they're very inexpensive. The pictures are, I think, very good. That one is a manual camera. It's not autofocus, but again, it does take really great pictures. And again, it is a 35mm single lens reflex, or SLR camera. This next one is a Nikon. Now this is an autofocus camera. It's a bit newer. You don't see a flash on top, but when you take a picture, if you need a flash, the flash literally pops up for you. You don't have to go out and buy a separate flash unit for the camera. It is a Nikon. This is the N60. Great little camera. I really like it. And that one I think was around $25 or $30. And the last one we have here is this is another Minolta. Oh, let's see if we can get you in focus a little bit. There we go. A little bit better there. This is a Minolta. This is the SRT MC2. This is strictly a manual focus camera. There's nothing autofocus about this. It's definitely old school. But again, if you like film photography, at least as much as I do, you would enjoy using this older camera. Now the lens next to it. Oh, by the way, I paid $5 for that for this Minolta SRT MC2. $5, and that's not unusual. You can get cameras. I generally never pay more than $35. There have been times when I've paid as much as $60, but that's because the camera has some special features that I wanted. But anyway, this lens next to it is a 210mm zoom lens, and I literally paid nothing for it. The way I got that lens for free was I bought a different Minolta camera, not pictured here, and it came with a 50mm lens. It came with a 300mm telephoto zoom lens, and the seller had this 210mm zoom manual focus lens. He just threw that in. So that lens literally cost me nothing. The point of this video is eBay is a great place to buy. All of these cameras, by the way, they're used, obviously. They're not new. But you can buy great photography equipment on eBay at a very, very reasonable price. These are not all the cameras or the single lens reflex cameras that I own. I've gotten into collecting so far. Now my collection is really small right now. I do own 15 35mm cameras, and that's just counting the film cameras. You start talking about the movie cameras that I also own, well, obviously the number goes a little bit higher. But anyway, you can get super great deals on eBay. If you've never been to eBay, www.ebay.com. If you have been there and you've never thought about buying a camera there, check out what they have. And by the way, you don't have to limit your purchases to film cameras. I am making this video with a digital camera I purchased on eBay. Now I didn't pay $5 for this. This was a whole lot more expensive. It was $12.50. Yeah, $12. Even when you add on the shipping, I think the shipping was maybe another $12. So for $25, I have a working video camera. I'm sorry, a working digital camera with which I can make videos. I use this camera basically to make videos, or if I'm going to sell things on eBay, as well as buying, I sometimes sell. There's nothing wrong, as I said, with digital photography. I just prefer film. But the point is, you can buy film cameras at a very good price. You can even, as I have, buy a digital camera at a very good price. So check out eBay, and we'll see you next time. Till the next video, happy shutterbugging.